You finally hired some people to take some things off your plate, and then somehow your life got harder, more stress, more mistakes, more fires to put out. Fighters, hiring does not fix chaos. It actually multiplies it if you don't change it. So stick around for this today, and I'm going to tell you how to fix it. Let's go. So let's start with what you did wrong. And by the way, little disclaimer here, every damn thing that comes out of my mouth here on this show is from personal experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you're not alone is what I'm telling you, because I've made a lot of these mistakes as well. But guys, what you do wrong is you didn't hire help, you hired some hostages because you didn't give them a damn plan. So they're held hostage in your company, not knowing what to do, not having clarity, and you feel like you're a hostage because now you got all these people to feed and stuff to do, but it's nothing but chaos and everybody's feeling the stress of it. This is what happens when you don't have any systems in place for hiring, recruiting, doing assessments, the proper interviews, no expectations. Like we all say we have expectations and maybe you even have a job description, but is there any leadership that's holding these people accountable? It's one thing to go, here's the job description and here's the expectations, but if you're not holding people accountable, you're just going to get what you get. And that's what's called creating a hypocritical culture. When you say, here's our standard, but you tolerate everything else, anything goes, you've created a hypocritical culture. All right? You throw people into the chaos and you expect them to come up with clarity on their own when you're not leading them. Or you hope that hiring would solve your problems instead of exposing them, right? I mean, I know when I've hired, every time I hire somebody, it's to fix a problem in the business. But if the leadership doesn't back it up, it just creates more problems, okay? I want to be clear that this is not your team's fault. Now, I will acknowledge every now and then you have somebody on the team that does something stupid. I get that. Friendly fire, dumb decision, whatever, okay? But when I'm talking about the issue of hiring and the chaos and no order, lack of leadership and all this other garbage, when you've hired and it's created more stress for you, that is not their fault. That is your fault as the leader. And if your team's underperforming, it's a you problem. I've learned through the years that my team and my employees, they reflect my leadership, which, man, sometimes when I really sit down and I think about that, when I look at what I'm getting, how we're showing up, I know that reflects back on me. And sometimes it's embarrassing. It's always a wake-up call. But the good news is we can do something about it. If they're unclear, untrained, or reactive, you got to look in the mirror. So if adding people to the team, I talk to so many contractors that are older, a lot of you old farts that are out there. I tried hiring employees 15 years ago and it was nothing but a bunch of problems. And then the flip side, you talk to somebody who's 6 months into their business and they've got a team of 6 or 8 people in the field working, a couple people in the office, and they're kicking ass. They're like, having people's the greatest thing ever. Well, what's the difference? The difference is the leadership. It's the man or woman in the mirror. You set the tone, all right? And you allow the drift if there's a drift. So it's that extreme ownership stuff.
Fighters, if you're tired of sitting on your ass waiting for the phone to ring, you need to get into Sales Accelerator. This is a 6-week ass-kicking program designed to pack your pipeline with real opportunities and help you book more jobs right now without blowing a bunch of cash on things that you don't need, tactics that don't work, things that waste your time. And listen, if you act fast, you're going to get a special bonus from yours truly here. So you're not going to want to miss that. Quit waiting and go to thecontractorfight.com/more jobs to claim your seat right now. Don't wait to the end of the year when you're stuck and you're wondering where the money's going to come from and all this other garbage, when you realize that you should have sold more when you could and when you had the chance, like right now. This program's going to help you fill your pipeline with high quality leads and show you how to close them like that. So go to thecontractorfight.com/more jobs and join Sales Accelerator today. I'm out.
So here's the fix, guys. Hiring doesn't free you, leading does. Leading frees you up, scales your business, and helps you grow profitably. So first, as a leader, we got to set the standard, communicate that standard daily, and give feedback and coach and mentor and guide and support. That's what leadership is. It's not just like setting the guys up like I used to do. I'd show up, dump the paint, go, you guys know what we're doing? They're like, got it. And then I'd leave and I'd come back and shit's fucked up, okay? Because I didn't lead them. Second, you got to train them. Role playing is not just for salespeople. Role play how to knock on a door. Role play how to deal with an angry customer. Role play how to, if you're got a crew leader, foreman, role play how to deal with an underperforming employee. So you got to role play. You got to give them checklists and systems and processes and inspect what you expect. That's why I believe a weekly operations meeting is so important in any contracting business, because that's your rally point each week where you sit down and you go, everybody's accountable around the table for their role in the business. Because I tell you, when you start holding people accountable, like, hey, Bill, how'd you guys do on the Smith job? It was bid for 100 hours. And he's like, oh, we finished at 136. Nobody wants to be Bill sitting there going, we were over budget. So they're actually going to work harder and plan harder and be more efficient so that they hit those job budgets. So there's that group accountability. Your job as a leader is to train them and support them. And then finally, lead, train, and plan. Weekly huddles, daily huddles, tailgate talks, whatever everybody in the industry calls it. Every day the crew rolls up, your crew leader, your foreman, your project manager should be going, setting the tone. Hey guys, hope everyone had a good night's sleep. Excited we're here. Let's finish our coffee. In the meantime, this is what the plan is for today. By noon, we got to be here. And by 1 o'clock, we got to be here. And so on. You plan this shit with clear outcomes and no more winging it. Our people cannot hit a target that they don't know exists. And yet we get all pissed off at them for not hitting the target that they didn't even know what the damn target was because we gave them no clarity. In most cases, you don't need better people. You need to be a better leader. And that's my challenge for you. Clean up your operations, dial in your systems, set the vision, talk about it frequently, and lead like it matters, because it does. Be the leader that your business and your team needs. Otherwise, the next hire will be just like your last one, which you're calling a mistake, which really might not be a mistake other than the way you led that person and onboarded them and trained them. So hopefully this makes sense, guys. Dig into this as you grow, and this is especially important as you grow. A lot of contractors, a lot of you watching this want to scale your business. I can tell you right now, you will be scaling a chaotic piece of fucking shit if you don't dial in your leadership, because the bigger this machine gets, the more chaos is going to take place if you're not setting the tone as the leader. So hopefully this helped you. Hey, drop a comment for me here or share the show with somebody else. Let us know. Let somebody know the value you got here. We appreciate you being part of the fight. You guys rock. I got to roll. I'm out.